Welcome back to Healthcare, your go-to channel for all things health and wellness. Today we're discussing a topic that affects millions worldwide, but often goes unnoticed until it's too late. The early signs of diabetes. But don't worry, we're here to empower you with knowledge and practical tips to take control of your health journey. So please grab a cup of green tea, sit back, and let's get started. Did you know that diabetes is often called the silent killer? It's a condition that can sneak up on you without any warning. But here's the good news: by recognizing the early signs, you can take action before it becomes a full-blown health issue. Diabetes is a pervasive and chronic disease characterized by elevated levels of blood glucose, sugar, which over time leads to serious damage to the heart, blood vessels, eyes, kidneys, and nerves. The most common types of diabetes are type 1, type 2, and gestational diabetes, each with unique causes, developmental processes, and treatments. Understanding the distinctions and similarities among these types can empower individuals to manage the condition more effectively, or even prevent its onset. 1. Type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes, previously known as juvenile diabetes or insulin-dependent diabetes, is a chronic condition in which the pancreas produces little or no insulin by itself. Insulin is a hormone needed to allow sugar glucose to enter cells to produce energy. The exact cause of type 1 diabetes is unknown, but it's believed to be a combination of genetic susceptibility and environmental factors that trigger an immune attack on the insulin-producing pancreatic beta cells. The onset of type 1 diabetes is usually rapid and commonly occurs during childhood or adolescence, but it can develop in adults as well. Treatment for type 1 diabetes involves a comprehensive management plan that includes insulin therapy, diet adjustments, and lifestyle changes to ensure blood sugar levels remain within a normal range. 2. Type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes is far more common and accounts for around 90% of all diabetes cases worldwide. It typically develops in individuals over 45 years old. But a growing number of younger people, even children, are now being diagnosed. Due to rising obesity rates in type 2 diabetes, the body either resists the effects of insulin, a phenomenon known as insulin resistance, or doesn't produce enough insulin to maintain a normal glucose level. Unlike type 1 diabetes, type 2 can often be managed and controlled with lifestyle changes alone. At least in the early stages, dietary changes, regular physical activity, and maintaining a healthy body weight can significantly improve the body's ability to manage blood sugar medications, and insulin therapy may become necessary as the disease progresses. 3. Gestational diabetes. Gestational diabetes occurs during pregnancy when hormone changes result in the body not being able to use insulin effectively, leading to elevated glucose levels. This type of diabetes typically resolves after childbirth, but increases the risk of developing type 2 diabetes later in life for both mother and child. Managing gestational diabetes is crucial to maintaining the health of both the mother and the baby, and involves monitoring blood glucose levels, adopting a healthy eating plan, and exercising regularly. Diabetes is a global epidemic, with prevalence increasing rapidly in recent years according to the World Health Organization. An estimated 422 million adults were living with diabetes in 2014, compared to 108 million in 1980. The disease is a major cause of blindness, kidney failure, heart attack, stroke, and lower limb amputation, making it one of the leading causes of death in the world. Preventive measures such as screening for prediabetes, fostering environments that promote a healthy lifestyle, and early intervention strategies can significantly reduce the burden of diabetes. Public health campaigns and policies aimed at curbing obesity and encouraging physical activity are vital in combating the type 2 diabetes epidemic. Diabetes often comes with a subtle onset, but recognizing its early signs can be life-saving despite its prevalence affecting millions worldwide. The warning signs can be so mild that they go unnoticed until serious complications arise. This detailed exploration of the signs and symptoms of diabetes aims to empower individuals to seek timely medical advice, possibly preventing the onset of severe complications. High blood glucose levels, the core symptom. The primary indicator of diabetes is an elevated level of glucose in the blood. Glucose derived from the foods we eat is a vital energy source. However, without effective Management through insulin, either because the body doesn't produce enough type 1 diabetes or because the body cannot use insulin effectively. Type 2 diabetes glucose levels can rise to dangerous levels, causing various symptoms and health issues. Recognizing the signs of type 1 diabetes. Type 1 diabetes symptoms typically develop quickly, often over a few days to weeks, and are severe enough to prompt immediate medical attention. The classic symptoms of type 1 diabetes include excessive thirst and increased urination as excess glucose builds up and your bloodstream fluid is pulled from the tissues. This may leave you thirsty. As a result, you may drink and urinate more than usual. Extreme hunger without enough insulin to move sugar into your cells. Your muscles and organs become depleted of energy, triggering intense hunger. Unexplained weight loss. Despite eating more than usual to relieve hunger, you may lose weight without the ability to metabolize glucose the body uses. Alternative fuels stored in muscle and fat calories are lost as excess glucose is released in the urine. Fatigue. If your cells are deprived of sugar, you may become tired and irritable, blurred vision. If your blood sugar is too high, fluid may be pulled from the lenses of your eyes, affecting your ability to focus. Symptoms of type 2 diabetes. Type 2 diabetes develops more slowly and can be so mild that it's often undetectable, which is why it's regularly diagnosed through routine screening. During checkups for other ailments, symptoms include yeast infections. Both men and women with diabetes can face these yeast feeds on glucose, so having plenty around makes it thrive. Infections can grow in any warm, moist fold of skin, including between fingers and toes, under breasts, in or around sex organs. Slow healing sores or frequent infections. High levels of blood sugar impair the body's natural healing process and reduce the body's ability to fight infections. Pain or numbness in your feet or legs. This is also the result of nerve damage. Gestational diabetes. Symptoms. Gestational diabetes is diagnosed through prenatal screening rather than through reported symptoms. However, some women may experience increased thirst or urination. Recognizing and managing the symptoms early can significantly reduce the risk of developing serious complications associated with diabetes, such as heart disease, stroke, kidney disease, eye problems, and nerve damage. If you experience any of the symptoms of diabetes consistently, it is crucial to consult a health care provider. They can provide a diagnosis through blood tests and help manage the condition through lifestyle changes and medication in the ongoing battle against diabetes. Understanding the risk factors and implementing effective lifestyle changes are key strategies for prevention and management. While certain types of diabetes, such as type 1 and gestational diabetes, are not typically preventable due to their genetic and physiological nature, type 2 diabetes presents opportunities for prevention through lifestyle modifications. The role of lifestyle in diabetes prevention. The increasing prevalence of type 2 diabetes worldwide is closely linked to rising rates of obesity, sedentary lifestyles, and poor dietary habits. This type of diabetes develops when the body becomes resistant to insulin or when the pancreas is unable to produce enough insulin. Fortunately for many people, type 2 diabetes can be prevented or delayed through proactive lifestyle changes. Maintaining a healthy weight. Obesity is one of the most significant risk factors for developing type 2 diabetes. Each kilogram of weight loss can reduce the risk of diabetes by up to 16%. Maintaining a healthy weight through a balanced diet and regular physical activity can significantly lower the risk of developing diabetes. Regular physical activity. Engaging in physical activity for at least 150 minutes per week has been shown to reduce the risk of diabetes by up to 58%. Exercise increases the insulin sensitivity of cells, meaning less insulin is required to keep blood sugar levels under control. Whether it's brisk walking, swimming, cycling, or any other form of physical exercise, the key is consistency. Eat a balanced, healthy diet. Eating a diet rich in whole grains, fruits, vegetables, and lean proteins can help to prevent diabetes. Foods that are high in fiber are particularly beneficial as they help to regulate blood sugar levels. It's also important to minimize the intake of highly processed food, sugary beverages, and trans fats. Monitor your blood sugar levels. For those at risk of diabetes, regularly monitoring blood sugar levels can be an effective way of managing changes before they become More serious, this proactive approach allows individuals to adjust their diet and lifestyle in response to real-time glucose readings, managing diabetes through diet and exercise. Once diabetes has developed, management becomes critical. Lifestyle changes can still play a pivotal in controlling the condition and minimizing the risk of complications. Dietary management. Managing carbohydrate intake is crucial for keeping blood sugar levels in the target range. People with diabetes should space their carbohydrates evenly throughout the day and include high-fiber foods at each meal. Working with a dietitian to develop a meal plan can be incredibly beneficial. In conclusion, diabetes prevention and management require a commitment to a healthy lifestyle. Whether it's through diet, exercise, or regular medical checkups, taking proactive steps is essential. Remember, every small change counts towards a healthier future, and the power to change the course of your health is largely in your hands. Thank you for watching our video on the early signs of diabetes. Recognizing these signs early on can significantly improve management and potentially reverse the course of this condition. If you found this information helpful, please give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to Healthcare for more insightful content like this. Do you have any questions or want to share your experiences? Leave a comment below. We love hearing from you, and your input enriches our community's understanding. Stay tuned, stay healthy, and we'll see you in the next video.